Well, hello there. It's been a hot minute, you guys. I figured it would be time for another Thoughts from the Loo because my brain has just been spinning around. And I'm not saying that I'm crazy, but my brain's been spinning around with all sorts of thoughts. And I've got a thought of the day for you guys. So it's Tuesday, September 10th, 2024. And for the past 5 years and 4 months, I have been a stay-at-home mom. I have thrown every ounce of my being into being the best mother that I possibly can for Mr. Man and now for Bug for these past 2 years. And I was getting burnt out. I know, believe it or not, as much as we love being with our kids, we get burnt out as being moms. And this summer, a group of moms from the library and our librarian, we all decided we need to start doing something for ourselves. So we now do a once a month get together where it's just us moms. The first time we did a paint by numbers kit, and it was supposed to be like this super easy adult paint by numbers kit. It was not very easy. Those holes, not the holes, but like the spots on the canvas to paint were itty bitty teeny tiny and too much. Not a big fan. So we decided we're not going to do that again. We didn't do anything in July because everybody was just busy and we couldn't get one solid day where we could all be together when it wasn't story time at the library. For August, it ended up being just 3 of us instead of the 6 or 7 we were hoping for, but we went to a local bar and then we ended up at the bowling alley next door and we each had a drink, then we went and got some pizzas. And it was just so nice just being me, not having to be mom. Don't get me wrong, I adore my children. I love being a mother, but I found I was starting to lose myself, you guys, and that's not safe. Not that it's not safe, it's not good. So the reason that I had this big thought today is because, as you can tell, I'm driving. And I am on my way to my favorite library with my favorite librarian, who's become an amazing friend. And we have a local author tonight who is discussing her newest book, which is about women in the Revolutionary War. And I've been on a reading kick of reading World War I and World War II lately. I did read something from the Revolution, which was actually really good. It's called A Girl Called Samson. And it's mostly based on an actual person from back during the Revolutionary War. So when I heard that this author was coming tonight, I said, hey, this is going to be fun. I'm going to do it. And for the first time, and I can't tell you how long, I was still excited to go 15 minutes ago when I walked out the door. Usually when I have something to do with my girlfriends or when I would do something with the sorority, I would be so nervous, like the days leading up to it, like, oh, what if I don't know anybody there? What if I say something stupid? Or what if I get there and nobody else is there and I have to wait? And my brain just goes in a million different directions. But then when I do go, when I get there, I have a blast. I have the time of my life. But tonight I don't have that. And it's weird. It's very strange. I don't quite understand why, but I am so excited for this. And I just wanted to say to all my fellow stay-at-home moms out there, make sure you're taking time for you. Whether it's getting out once a month to get your nails done or your hair cut, which I actually cut off 9.5 inches of my own hair last weekend because it was really super long and none of the salons were getting back to me or they couldn't fit me until October and they were going to charge me like $50 or $60 just to cut off my hair and then send it to donate it somewhere. And then I said, well, I'll do it myself, and got analysis paralysis because there are so many hair donation places nowadays. It's not just Locks of Love. There's like a million of them. And I said, I was just like, I'm just going to cut it, and I just chopped it and threw it in the garbage. But do something for you. Maybe your local library has a knitting group, or a stitchers group, you know, can knit, crochet, do whatever. Join a book club. Heck, just find a local park and just go and sit there in silence. Silence for once, because that's amazing. We went camping. One of my girlfriends and I went camping. We did it twice. The second time was with another friend and her kids. And waking up at 4 a.m. up here in the Northwoods in Wisconsin, walking outside of the tent and just sitting there, seeing the sun come up, listening to nature. And we had no service at the first campground that we were at. No cell service, nothing. So we were really roughing it. Super rustic camping, you guys. But it was amazing. My mind wasn't racing. Mr. Man was with my parents down in Illinois. I just had Bug, and Bug was passed out in the tent. And I just sat there, content with myself for the first time, and I couldn't tell you how long. So find what you love. Find something that reminds you that you are more than just mom. And do it. I hope you guys have a great time, and I'm going to start doing more of these thoughts from the loo as we move forward.